empower to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Let us start our meeting with Toastmaster motto. Please stand up and repeat after me. For better listening, thinking,
competent speaking,
we learn.
how to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, to follow these rules to be effective during the meeting. Let us keep our mobile phones on silent mode or switch off unless used to participate and access our meeting through online. During our speeches, let us avoid talking about sex, religion, and politics, or any irrelevant or any offensive languages throughout our tonight's meeting. Keep an open mind, be kind, and enjoy the great experience of Toastmasters. Thank you very much. Our president of the club is absent today. I'll be the presiding officer for 1 hour. So before we start, we have, mashallah, many guests tonight. Toastmaster is an international organization. It was established in almost
1924.
So it's only for almost 100 years now, the anniversary of the organization. It was established by Smith, Smith, and there are many huge number of members around the world. There are more than 280,000 members around the world in around 145 countries. There are more than around 15,000 clubs around the world. In Saudi Arabia, more than 200 clubs in both languages, in English and in Arabic. So before we start, we'd like to hear from the guests. Introduce your name. How did you know about Toastmaster? Any expectation for attending the meeting? So if you start from you, please. Can you stand up? If you like to come here, oh, please.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Jason, and I'm from the capital of China, Beijing. And I've been Toastmaster member for many years. That was back in 2018. I joined one club, and then I joined many clubs afterwards.
Where?
That was all in Shanghai and Beijing, China.
China.
So just so you know that we have a lot of clubs in China as well. In the city Shanghai itself, it has about 100 clubs. So Toastmaster is very popular in China. So in the future, if you guys ever come to China to visit, then join in the Toastmaster meeting in China as well. And welcome everyone. And then thank you for this opportunity for me to be here.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just here traveling. Yeah, I just got here yesterday.
Okay.
I've been here for 1 week. Yeah.
You'll be able to attend the next meeting, bro.
I think they'll be able to. Yeah.
We are welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles from China, and it is my first time to attend the Toastmaster. And before today, I have no idea about Toastmaster. The reason I came here because my friend invited me to attend this Toastmaster, and that's the country very fun. So I came to look for more fun. Yeah, and I'm here for business travel. I'm doing the medical device. And I have some business partner here, that's why I come here, and I will leave for Saudi Arabia maybe the day after tomorrow.
Oh,
Very soon.
very soon.
Yeah.
Okay. You're welcome. You are welcome.
Okay.
So,
Salam.
hi. So actually, this is my second time. Okay, hey, my name is Naser. I'm a software engineer, and I was invited today by my friend coworker Ashwaq.
Session for the team.
Just learning more about the public speaking, and I'm also here to support my coworkers. So,
You're welcome. Next time you have to be a member. Thank you.
السلام عليكم.
Salam.
نيم عبد الرحمن في جدة recently moved to Riyadh recently
Community or Timur?
يعني you never know right
This,
yeah but right
I mean,
it's like this. I work in London Stock Exchange I joined the statement with the Ghostmaster I've never trained so my objective is to develop my English to progress at the level. Nice to meet you all.
okay. This. I'm sorry, I have many questions. No, I didn't.
My name is Suhail Fahad. I'm from Riyadh. My friend Meshari, he gave me this opportunity to meet you guys. I'm so happy. I'm working with SPL Saudi Pro League as a relationship manager. I'm happy to hear from you, learn from you anything. And I expect that I will learn how to speak in front of you and in any any event.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. Yeah. We have in Toastmaster we develop many skills.
I'm also a guest.
Sorry?
I'm also a guest.
MashaAllah.
Is he
Guest.
out?
Yeah, but family. For your child, I think. Just one comment. Public speaking, leadership, and communication, in addition to other skills. So whether this one, it's practical, not theoretical. So people by coming here, participating and taking course, you develop these skills with you. So Meshari, please.
Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening.
Actually, this is my second time here, and also no English master. So my goal here is to practice English, to develop my accent, also to be a member here. So I don't want to be come directly on, but I want to see the environment first. After that, maybe
Good speaker, inshallah.
It's excited. That's the spirit.
Salam alaikum.
Salam.
Hello, good. I'm Ibraheem Alghamdi from Imam Abdurrahman Faisal University. And yeah, so I'm student actually, and I'm coming from Eastern Province because I'm now doing my training, my core training at Al Capital and the Asset Management Department. So I'm coming here temporary, and I have a lot of experience with Toastmaster actually from Akal Spirit and Khubar, or actually in Ithra itself.
MashaAllah.
And I have experience with what's called Shagia Chamber.
You were member or
No,
experience?
okay, so let me explain it. So the thing is, because the last 6 months, I didn't know where I would be staying for the rest of my life,
Okay.
or for at least the next 6 months. So I was in Eastern Province, so I'm coming here right now temporarily. So I have attended a couple of meetings with Akal Spirit, with the Akal Arabic Club, Sharqiya, Discovery, and I have met a lot of great Toastmasters, distinguished ones.
But this is the best one.
So I came here because yesterday I was in Akal Spirit, and I asked them, what is the best Toastmaster in Riyadh? They said nothing but these are done.
That already works.
So I believe that I will have my expectations and
Inshallah.
far more than.
Thank you very much.
Inshallah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Meshari this is my first time in Toastmaster. My friend and I, Yazid, were discussing to develop our communication skills and to develop our social skills. We passed by Toastmaster, and I hope to give us more confident and more communication skills.
You're welcome. Thank you. So,
Hello everyone, my name is Yazid. I work in the travel industry, and this is my first time in Toastmaster. And I would like to improve my communication skills, my presentation skills, and this is the reason why I chose this Toastmaster.
you're welcome, Yazid. Thank you.
Toastmaster at what, right?
Thank you very much for the guests, and you are welcome. And we believe this is one of the good clubs, not the best. Travel will be the best, inshallah. Well, this is looking forward to the best.
He doesn't create the Toastmaster. He's always claiming that something.
Happy?
Yes.
So really, from I have been a Toastmaster since 2010 for almost 14 years. The same club. I have been the treasurer for the club for last. You can decrease one year, around 13 years. So I mean, this is a good place ready to develop yourself, to develop your skill, speaking, leadership for communication. Without further ado, please help me to welcome to Sponsor Ashwaq and Dr. David.
I would like to start saying good evening.
Yeah.
Yes. To a session that promises as enlightening as engaging, today we explore the theme that has slightly crept into our modern lexicon and subtly influences our daily lives. FOMO. Would it come to your mind when you hear FOMO? Before I'm saying that what it stands for, I would like to give an example of a situation or like something happened to me. One day at the weekend, I was thinking that to have a relaxing time and at this specific time, and then I heard my brother and sister secretly speaking about a place that they want to go. They were very excited to go. It's famous place. They want to experience it. And I hear them. So I was having a fear of I'm gonna miss this experience. So I should change my plan and go with them. So I did that. So FOMO stands for fear of missing out. In an era where social media reigns supreme, FOMO has become a common emotional state, a byproduct of our interconnect world. It's an easy and sometimes it's all-consuming feeling that you are missing out, that your peers are doing in the know or in our position of more or something better than you. That these fears are not only affect our social lives, but also it affects our decisions that we make and the risks that we take. And the opportunities we pursue or let pass by. As we embark on today's journey, through speeches, evaluations, and impromptu challenges, let's impart the moment we share here and now let's not bemoan the experiences happening outside the walls, but instead, let's create a memorable ones right here amongst peers who support and inspire us. So let us cast aside our FOMO for the duration of this meeting and focus on the present, where we have the opportunity to learn, grow, and enjoy each other's contribution. Let's make this most time together and live with no regrets, only anticipation for what's come in our next gathering. Fellow Toastmasters, we have several guests today, so I will explain what we're gonna do for a typical meeting. We always do. There are 3 segments, okay, in our tonight's program. The first one, prepared speeches. The second one, table topic. And the third one is evaluation. So let me briefly explain each segment. The first one, the prepared speech, which is usually based on speakers' pathways selected. So the member select one topic, depends on the topic he selects. He have like around 1 week to prepare and to practice to deliver the speech. And usually the time between 5 and 7 minutes. The second one, the table topic session, which is made for development our public speaking, listening, thinking, and speaking skills. This is called impromptu speech, which is done without any preparation. And it's minimum of 1 minute and maximum 2.5 minutes to decide if it's qualified for voting. The third one, finally, the evaluation session. During this session, each speaker tonight will be evaluated. So we evaluate to elevate and motivate. In this session, all the speakers will be evaluated to help them improving their skills and to know the strengthening areas and areas for improvement. Fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, before we embark on the incredible journey, let's introduce our fantastic assistant leader who will keep us on track tonight. The word master will be Toastmaster Tyrone. Make sure to show him the amazement if he detects any grammatical slip-up. The second counter, Toastmaster
Me? I counted me.
Counter? Okay. Toastmaster May. We will know who to thank for keeping us mindful. The timer, Toastmaster Jamila. Please ensure that your speeches are flawlessly on time. Quiz and listening. Quiz.
We don't have that.
Okay. The vote counter, Toastmaster Meshal, get ready to be amazed by his astonishment for the best evaluation.
Listening master.
And table topic evaluator,
That would be Toastmaster Abdulaziz.
Toastmaster Abdulaziz. Okay. As we transition to our prepared speech, let's ponder on FOMO. FOMO, fear of missing out. It's anxious feeling that an exciting or interesting event may currently be happening elsewhere. Often are sent by posts seen on social media. Remember, while we listen to our speaker, we have one speaker, let's appreciate the wealth of knowledge and experience present right here in our club. Okay, our speaker for the first session, Khalid Almalki.
Point of order, Toastmaster of the evening, would you please call the meeting leaders to explain the roles that they have for tonight?
Okay.
Okay,
So
let's call them to the floor. Yeah.
Okay, before presenting the speaker, our speaker is
The meeting leader, the timer and the counter, they have to. You're not supposed to explain. You're supposed to ask the leader to explain by himself. Yeah, call them to the floor and then they will explain. You're doing good. Yeah.
So let's one by one.
Start by Tyrone.
Toastmaster Tyrone.
Thank you. This is the first time that I think Toastmaster Ashwaq would be is doing this Toastmaster of the evening role. And tonight my role is the grammarian or the word master, and as such, my responsibility is to listen carefully to all the speakers, listening and would jot down all the misuses of the English language. And as part of my role, I will be introducing the word of the tonight, which is bemoans. And I encourage everyone, bemoan, to use this whenever they speak to the in front. The definition of this word is to express discontent or sorrow over something. For example, Abdullah bemoans the fact that his favorite football team lost again. Madam Toastmaster of the evening, that's my role, and I'll give my report at the end of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tyrone. Let's call the ad counter Toastmaster May.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwaq. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
The purpose of the art counter is to note words and sounds that are used as crutch by any way who speaker. During the meeting, I will listen of the words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, include a, and if. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word, such as or this means. This means at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of meetings that each speaker uses this. Okay? Thank you.
May for explaining the art counter role. And let's call now the timer Toastmaster Jamila.
Thank you very much, Ashwaq. Toastmaster and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
And timer, I will be kind the table speaker for formal speech and the evaluations. I will be also alter each step of the timer that have left using the green, yellow, and red card, which doesn't set the time remaining. The table speak should be limit their remark on more 2 minutes. 1 minute I will be raise green card, and 1 minute and a half I will be raise yellow card, and 2 minutes I will be raise red card. The given speak. Those given speak should limit their remark and a specific speech time. Icebreaker should be 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will be raise green card, and 5 minutes I will be raise yellow card, and 6 minutes I will be raise red card. most other speech should be 7 to 5 to 7 minutes and then at 5 minutes I will be raised the green card, and 6 minutes I will be raised the red card, and 7 minutes I will be raised the red card. For that process, now we'll come to
Let's call the vote counter.
No.
As we transition to our prepared speech, let's ponder on FOMO. It's anxious feeling that an exciting or interesting event may currently be happening elsewhere, often arsened by posts seen on social media. Remember, while we currently listen on our speaker, let's appreciate the wealth, knowledge, and experience present right here in our club. For our speaker, Toastmaster Khalid Almalki.
Here. Haitham.
Toastmaster Khalid Almalki will be evaluated by Toastmaster Haitham. Could you please, Toastmaster Haitham, explain the objective and the title of his speech?
Okay. Dear Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
We're going to listen to the speech of Toastmaster Khalid. He's going to present a very nice, very wonderful speech with the title of Recipe, Secret Recipe. So, Toastmaster Khalid, good luck.
Thank you. Time.
Yeah. Of course, as usual, the time will be from 5 to 7 minutes.
Secret recipe. Secret recipe. No, no,
Of experience, graduated from KSU with a degree in accounting, ambitious to be a great leader and influencer, passionate about his work and always looking for a new ways to improve his skills. A team player and always willing to help others, a quick learner, and always up for a challenge, confident that has the skills and experience to be a successful leader and influencer, committed to making a positive impact on the world, and excited to see what the future holds.
Is this speech? So much Ashwaq, everyone. Just give me a second, let me take a breath. It's been a while since.
هذه جوائز اللي
Like a month and a half. Fellow Toastmasters, dear distinguished guests. I mean, a lot of guests today. So I think you guys are lucky. Our guests who joined us today, you guys are lucky. Because I'm going to reveal and expose a secret recipe. I call it the recipe of success. But before I expose my secrets, let me ask, do we have mathematicians in the room? No one? Good. Engineers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mashallah, 6. I love you guys. But please stop taking our jobs. Please.
What about finance?
I'm going through this. Accountants and finance? Woo! Now forget finance.
Finance.
All right, guys. So, it's a recipe. It's a secret. I'm going to write it down on the whiteboard. This is something that I discovered throughout my experience, throughout my life. Let me write it first. It's an equation. That's why I was happy on my mission. So they will not catch me if I do a mistake. So let's start with the first factor. It's consistency. Consistency multiplied by environment environment multiplied by exposed, yes, time. Not only this, with the power of lessons of Allah, a greater power, multiplied by honoring parents. So I'm going to say parents here. This equals success. What's interesting about this, guys, please, this is confidential. This is patented. So don't sell it. You can use it. So it goes all together. Everything is connected. Consistency is a very important factor. It multiplies by the environment in which you put yourself in. Time is a factor that we cannot control. It just goes on and on. The more time goes on, it will be multiplied by the two factors. All this will be with no value if we have issues in the power. Okay? So let me tell you a story. So I've always had this public speaking feature. I don't know why I have it. It's a fact. It's something I don't know if I was born with, if it's something was imposed to me within my environment. But it's a fact. So I need to deal with this. So what happened, I remember in 2012, it was the first time whereby I stood in front of a lot of people and I was going to present something. Believe me, guys, I was sweating. My heart was racing, going all over the place. I had a stomachache. I was shaking. I don't know what happened there. So it was a moment that I bemoaned. Okay. I was feeling so sorry. I said, what happened there? And to be honest, I figured out that this is an issue that I need to deal with. And I did work on it. I was not consistent with it. So I was not successful to make progress. I had the environment. I had the time from 2012. I was not consistent. So this was zero. This is zero. Everything is zero. 0 by 1. I think it's 0. So I think it's 0. I think that's anyway. So during all this time, until I encountered, I would say, the right moments. I was blessed with that moment. I was in an option to select between two functions. I went to a function that's internal auditing. And that function, you are always exposed to negotiate with people, to present your case, to talk to senior managers. So I had the environments. And I remember the first time I joined in 2020. I was with my leader, she's Singaporean, she's very nice. She said, Khalid, you have a bunch of good observations. You're going to present them to the clients. The same thing went back. Hands sweating, shaking, heart racing. I was going crazy. I was going all over the place. It did not went very well. But what happened from that moment, I said, listen, Khalid, this is wrong. You need to be consistent. You need to work on it. So what happened from 2020 until 2023? I did not feel it the first time. In 2020, I did not feel the improvement. In 2021, I did not feel it. 2022, I did not feel anything. All of a sudden, in 2023, I noticed a big improvement. Less fear, less shaking, less sweating. And I asked myself, what happened there? So what happened here where I discovered this equation? I was consistent because my department forced me to be consistent. I was in the right environment. Time goes by from 2020 until 2023. All this with the power of the blessing of Allah. I was praying a lot and asking Allah to give me the power and definitely the honorings of the family. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is, I'm not going to say it's a secret anymore, but this is an equation that I want you to keep in mind all the time. Whenever you are embarking a new challenge, whenever you're going to do something that you've always hoped that you want to do, keep this in mind. Anything
that you're not adding here, you're not consistent, no success. You're in the wrong environment, you're putting yourself in the wrong environment, no success. You're not dealing the right, with the right behavior all the time, you're gonna lose it. And definitely being close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to your parents. So to conclude, keep this in mind. We all have the power. We all have the potential inside of us to be successful one day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Khalid, for the speech. I like the equation. I'm gonna use it. So let's now the timer is our speaker qualified.
Okay. Until 7. Okay.
Okay, let's move on now for the second session, the table topic session. As we move to our topic table session, we consider how FOMO might influence the decisions we make and the risks we take. The fear of missing out can lead us to leap into situations unprepared. But here, in the safety of our club, taking the leap during table topics can be thrilling learning opportunities. Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Safia. And before you come to the stage, I'm gonna just introduce you. Toastmaster Safia has a bachelor in software engineering in King Saud University, currently working as a software engineer at Waleed company with me. Joined the club for improving her social skills and to master speaking in public. Welcome, Toastmaster.
Today I'm gonna present to you the table topic. I'm gonna ask, we have like 10 questions related to the phone concept, and I'd like you to participate if you want to. There we have 10 questions, and if you raise your hand, you can pick one the papers that is in the basket, and you will find the number. This number is related to one of the questions, and you can answer it. And if you have any questions about the question, you can ask me also. So who wants to go first?
What's the name?
Ibraheem.
What is your name?
Ibraheem.
Number 3. Number 3. Okay.
Okay. Point of order. Let's explain first the timing. So your minimum qualifying time, the minimum speaking time is 1 minute, and the maximum speaking time is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay.
So your question is, think about different scenarios. What type of situation typically trigger your FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and how you usually manage it?
Can you repeat, please?
Think about different scenarios. What types of situations typically trigger your FOMO? Typically.
Oh, typically.
Yeah, trigger your FOMO, and how you usually manage it.
You have 30 seconds to think. Don't talk. If you like.
Hello again, fellow masters and distinguished guests. When it comes to phone, I think the first time I heard this concept, it was from one of my subordinates, because I was the president of the finance club at my college. So one of my subordinates came to me and he asked me, he said, Ibraheem, I'm feeling that I'm doing nothing. So I said, why? You are already one of the top members. You have made great things to the club. You have participated in many activities. And you also have got many certificates. So what are you missing out exactly? He said, when I'm seeing people in the social media or in LinkedIn accounts, I'm seeing a lot of potentials. I'm seeing people who has Harvard certificates, people who work in the best fields ever, and I'm feeling bemoaned. He said that these things lower my energy because whenever I try to do, it's never enough, and it's never going to help me because nothing I do is matter. I said, well, comparison of your feet. I actually don't believe in FOMO. I don't believe in the fear of missing out. I'm actually the quite opposite. When I'm seeing people rushing toward anything, I try to just relax and let it miss. Because I know something, that if something I try to do while I'm not prepared, I will deliver bad results. And for me, to miss out and to come again with a great results is better than just rushing, trying to waste energy to prove anything while you are at first place you are not prepared. So that was my answer to him. Now he's mashallah tabarakallah. He's working in one of the top consultancy companies. It's Boston Consulting Group. So every time he came to me, he asked him, so do I need to fear? I said, well, you are now in a great place. No one in your feet can feel for me. Thank you for this master.
We have a good start.
Huh?
We have a good start.
Yeah. Can I ask about comments or? Okay.
That would
Can
be the role of the evaluator later
Okay.
on.
So want to participate?
Naser.
Naser, okay.
Start by today, Meshal.
Okay. Your question is, how does the presence of the FOMO influence your definition of success and happiness across various aspects of your life?
Okay. Can you please?
You want to repeat? Okay. How does the presence of FOMO influence your definition of succeed and happiness across various aspects of your life?
What is the answer for
A minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
When you see the green card, you can stop.
So, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay. Actually, let me say it this way. I joined university as soon as I graduated from high school, but I studied in King Fahad University, Victoria, for 1 year. Then I was not comfortable there. My grades were not good, and I was not motivated to study that much. And my friend went to America to study there, so I saw an opportunity then to go there and study as well with him. Okay, so actually my fear of missing out come the opposite way, come in a positive way. So I was afraid to miss out an opportunity, and I decided to take that opportunity and go somewhere else and try again in different environment. And I was very happy with the results because I forced myself to experience different experiences. in a new environment, and I think the result I'm satisfied with. But I don't always have to fear missing out, but at least for me it was a lucky chance, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. Who wants to participate?
We have Meshari.
Okay. Number 5. Recall an impulsive decision made under influence of FOMO. Can you share an example and describe the outcomes? Okay. Recall an impulsive decision made under influence of FOMO. Can you share an example and describe the outcomes?
Okay, actually, I don't have
The first, so like you make a decision in your life based on the fear of missing out. Yeah.
Just a second. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Actually, recall to recall it, but I can speak about what I feel about who feeling the form in specific situations. So I don't like looking for missing out something. So everything I try to make it as planned. I don't tend or I don't catch up with anything I want or I desire in my life. I have to work another plan to like alternative plans to achieve what I need. So sometimes I beam on not practice like in the issues or like in just matter as well. This is one situation. Maybe it's like fearing of miss out. It's not fearing of miss out. It's fearing it's not guided to identify the mentor or some people to guide it to the right directions. So Toastmaster, I was listening here to Toastmaster since maybe one time ago. I tried to join Toastmaster, but I don't know how. Suddenly I joined Arabic Toastmaster. I know now I am with them about like 4 or 5 months. This year now it's my second time. So I hope everyone this opportunity to not feeling formal in their life and don't be like human in anything there. Thank you guys and have a
Does anyone want to first?
Yes.
Pick.
Yes.
Jason, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 6.
Number 6.
6 or 9.
In your routine, how you state a balance between socializing and prioritizing your own well-being? Do you want me to repeat it?
So yeah.
Yeah. In your routine, how do you strike a balance between your socializing and prioritizing your own well-being?
Okay.
Okay.
Socializing and personal well-being. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I was growing up, I was most of the time introvert. So it was actually my dream to be able to connect with a lot of different people and being kind of the social master in front of large group of people. And to be honest, I wasn't very successful in my high school, in my middle school, but I think over the years, I've always tried to practice, always trying to connect with people as much as possible. So I think as the time goes by, I slowly become an extrovert. I'm a trained extrovert myself. So you see, each time when I, for example, during the weekends, I would always want to participate in different types of events, all sorts of fun events, and try to connect with different kinds of people as much as possible. And I found that to be activities that could make me feel energized, to be honest. Well, when I'm sitting in my room, sometimes I would easily feel anxious because I feel that I was doing nothing. So it's about well-being. So for me, it is extremely important for me to meet people. I think maybe not every day, but at least like every 2 days. It would be great for me to meet people, and by talking to my friends or some new friends, I could feel I could feel great. I could learn from their stories. I could share some of my new thoughts with them, and that way that I feel that my life is better by socializing with other people, and that way I think my well-being is improved. So this time I'm traveling here in this country, and it's actually I just arrived here yesterday. So I think I went on the Toastmaster website to search for different events, and then I found this club, and so today I felt that it's connected with my well-being, that while I'm traveling here, I meet such a great group of people, and this has helped me, becoming a better person, and as well as listening to all your stories. I appreciate this opportunity to meet you guys. Thank you very much.
One more guess.
I'm gonna pick.
A gentleman on this side. Come on.
It's okay, I'm gonna pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose. Would you like to come, or any of you?
No.
You're scared.
The name? It's Adel.
Okay, your question is, do you often find yourself influenced by FOMO when you're making choices in your daily life? So, do you often find yourself influenced by FOMO when making choices in your daily life? Every day decision. Are you? Yeah, okay.
Hello, Toastmasters and guests. FOMO, I think it's part of everyone life, and he is whenever he wants to take any decisions, he needs to think thoroughly for all the decisions that he wants to make. Throughout your life, of course, you come across different decisions that you want to make, whether at your work or at your outside your work, which is your normal life, with your family and with your kids. So many decisions come across you, and you have to think thoroughly about them. For me, I'm always following some strategy when making any decisions. So what I used to do is I list all the options available
for me to make decisions and start evaluating each the options, putting the pros and cons, and then like putting a grading or criteria for each one of them, and then when I reach to a conclusion for to come and shortlist them to into two decisions. Sometimes I get advice from my close friends and family on which direction I go. However, this is the way I can overcome FOMO. And then, alhamdulillah, and most of the decisions that they make is always positive. Thank you.
You're next. But this time if I pick you, you're not saying. Okay.
بديش بكتب على البيض في هذا والسجن بروحي.
إيه. Okay. Exploring field mechanism. What strategies have you found effective in feeling of confidence? So, exploring a coping mechanism. What strategies have you found effective in feeling of FOMO? Those strategies that you use to overcome your fear from missing out.
Based in my understand the question, I'm missing the answer. Okay. I think if you have faith to Allah for all things, I think you will not influence the phone in your life. If you have good thing, you will make happy. If you have bad thing, you will patience, and the patience it will transfer to good thing in your life. Because I think Muslim not missing anything in your life. Just take decision, and after that we will get good answer, good result. Thank you.
Thank you. Who wants to go next?
Break 10 minutes. Break.
Yes, yes. For the break. Your question is, reflecting on your past experiences, have you ever experienced a feeling or anxiety or due to the FOMO? Yes, reflecting on the past experiences, have you ever experienced a feeling or anxiety due to the FOMO? Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters, dear distinguished guests, good evening again.
Good evening.
I'm not sure why we look into the world of fear, something negative. Not negative. This is part of our human nature. This is how our ancestors were dealing with things. Initially, there was the fear of losing food, of not eating, basically. But now, in the modern societies, there are several fears that we encounter. One of the fears that we always encounter is the FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. Why do we have this fear from the beginning? Because we have scarcity and opportunities. There are only limited opportunities in life. And if you miss one, there is a chance that you're not gonna get it again. Now, I'm sure I've encountered several fears during my past, my life. I'm sure you did as well. However, having this awareness that this is something is part of our nature, is part of our life. We need to deal with it in a way that if I did my due diligence, as Khalid did, as Khalid explained, he said that you do your evaluation, you look into several opportunities, you evaluate each opportunity, you do your best. Based on the information you have, you take a decision. Now, once you have this awareness, once I have this awareness in my mind, there is nothing to regret. This is life. So my conclusion is, fear is not something negative. Fear is something that we need to deal with properly in order to live a good life. Thank you.
This is the last question, so do anyone want to participate? It is very easy. Who wants to participate? I don't know.
لا انا تفضل خلاص
Considering the role of social media, do you notice yourself comparing your life to others because of fearing of missing out? And how does this affect you? You want me to repeat it?
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
I hate this wall. I hate it so much.
Too much.
Yes, because this wall is one of my enemy. Every day I have to face it. Every morning I have to face it. Because I made a decision in my past. So that decision was to leave my country, to move to other country, leave my family, to leave everyone who I care about, I love. So every day this is all facing me. Every day I have to deal with it. So when I face it like, oh, this war, you have to beat it to be a success, to have a great life, to have the life you want. So when I look to the social media, their family, their parents, someone who loved. So do I not do the right thing? This question repeating over and over and over. So every day I beat it. So I am here right now. Thank you.
Thank you all. This is the Toastmaster table topic, so this is not the master.
Let's ask first the timer if all the speakers are qualified to be voted as speakers. They all qualified. Okay, then we can.
Yeah. If they are all qualified, can we vote?
Eight speaker here. شكرا.
It's a checkbox. It's a checkbox. That means they can choose multiple speakers. Can you change it to a radio button?
Just select one. Let's ask everyone to select one. And my name.
I don't know. You can come. Okay.
What an amazing table topic session. Let's continue. such a captivating table topic session, FOMO can make us feel like we are always one step behind. But remember, every moment we spend improving ourselves here is a step forward. So let's start now and get ready for a maze evaluation segment. As we prepare to enter our evaluation session, let's take a moment to reflect on today's theme, FOMO, fear of missing out. This phenomenon often leads us to question ourselves, the choices we were worried about it, and that we are a part of the next big thing. But remember, FOMO is not just about social events or experiences. It can also apply for opportunities, for personal growth and learning. In the context of Toastmaster, FOMO can motivate us to participate more actively, to not miss out the chance to improve our communication and leadership skills. As evaluators provide feedback to our speakers, let's review it through the lens of FOMO, considering not just what we said, but what we could have been said, and how we can apply these insights to ensure we don't miss out on our potential to become a better speakers and leaders. Let this session be a reminder that while FOMO can be a source of anxiety, it can also be a powerful motivator for self-improvement and engagement. With that in mind, let's proceed with an eagerness or to learn and commitment to take a full advantage of the opportunities and lie within our evaluators. Please welcome Toastmaster Meshal.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster as well. Please have a seat. Hello, Toastmaster, distinguished. Good evening.
Good evening.
Here is the last session of our meeting. Evaluation. What we did in our meeting, we try to make it better and evaluate it to motivate and to elevate. Each speaker in the session prepared speech has an evaluator. Also, in our meeting, usually we evaluate the speakers in the table topic sessions. Why? To increase the great points and mention the points for improvement, to learn and to do and practice again. Tonight, we have one speaker, Toastmaster Khalid Almalki, and his evaluator, Toastmaster Haitham. Please welcome Toastmaster Haitham. 2 to 3 minutes.
Hello, Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and good evening. We have been given a great recipe for success, given to us as a gift by Toastmaster Khalid. He started the speech by greeting the audience, asking them questions, and engaging with them, which is a good starting skill or technique in linking or increasing the audience, preparing the audience for the next of the speech, the rest of the speech. He gave us a recipe of success. What I like really that Toastmaster Khalid didn't use PowerPoint slides. He used, instead of that, he used a board. I don't know whether it's the way I understand it or not, but for me, using the board was even much better than using the slide because we had to listen to you, we had to interact with you, Toastmaster Khalid, and thank you for this one. Maybe if you use PowerPoint slide,
people will tend to read everything as ready. So using the old style of explaining to people, that's even a better way of engaging people. Toastmaster Khalid, you had a good teaching skills. I don't know whether you were a teacher or not, but you have a great skill that you can really explain to us any concept, any new concept. You gave us your life story when you have this recipe not complete because you didn't maintain your consistency. That's why eventually, or after that, you fail, and you're giving us a message that if you don't put all the equation in perspective, the result will be 0. You gave us, it was clear that this story is an inspiration for you. And that leads me to an area of improvement. I wish if you could use a role model and showing the story to us. Let's say, I'll give you an example. When you have two situations, the first one you didn't apply the full equation, and the second story was when you put all the equation in perspective. You could, for example, make a role model that you spoke to people and keep saying like that and keep doing a lot of art and like that. Role model force you to make a dialogue, to use vocal variety by nature, to use body language, to maintain better body language, and even also give you an opportunity to engage some humor. Maybe if you didn't deliver well, especially in the first part of the story, when you were feeling shame because you didn't consistently maintain your practice. Maybe you could also make a role model or show us what happened as a consequence of that. But at the end, you show again a role model, a role play that you did it well after a consistent practice and you succeed. At the end, I would say again, thank you for this great recipe, and you are really a good speaker. It was only a small tip. I was a little bit hard with you because I saw that you are a really advanced speaker. Thank you again.
Great evaluation. Next time, please ask the speaker to bring evaluation. Thank you, Toastmaster Khan. Now we finished first part of speaker evaluation. We have also table topic sessions. There are 8 speakers. We will evaluate it by our Toastmaster Alwuhaib. He will give us an evaluation for table topic session. Please welcome. Are there 8 speakers?
Yes.
How long time?
4 minutes maybe, or like 4 to 5. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to all the guests who came today and who were very enthusiastic coming to the stage and talking and speaking in front of all of us. There are many skills that you will learn, especially from constant speaking. So I will try to provide you with my feedback, and we hope to see you again and improving. First of all, guest Ibraheem. Ibraheem, thank you very much for coming to the stage. It was amazing. You greeted the audience with a smile. You stood in confidence. You used hand gestures while speaking to the audience. And you answered and delivered your opinion in a very structured manner. So thank you very much. Yes, Naser. Yes, Naser, thank you very much. You greeted the audience and you took time to think, which is a good thing to do when you are providing or when you are telling an important speak. So you took time to think, you organize your thoughts, and you also use hand gestures very well. So thank you very much. Guest Meshari, you greeted the audience, with a smile. You use your hand gestures in a very structured manner. You had good eye contact with all of the audience. And what I think is needs improvement for most of the speakers is moving around the stage with purpose. So it is one of the things that are not easy to do, but with time you can learn to do them. Thank you very much. Yes, Jason, thank you for coming to the stage. You started with a smile. You stood with confidence, and you used very good eye contact around the guests and around the stage. What could be improved is trying to lead the audience when you start and avoiding crossing hands while speaking. And this is also to many of the speakers. Try not to cross your hand, but keep them on the side and try to lead them while. Yes, Adel? Here, yes, Adel. Thank you very much. You greeted the audience with a smile, good eye contact. You also used hand gestures. What can be improved is moving around the stage with purpose. All in all, you did very well. Thank you. Toastmaster Fahad, thank you very much. You stood with confidence. You used hand gestures very well. What can be improved is greeting the audience and improving eye contact around the stage. Toastmaster Khalid, very good speech. You greeted the audience. You stood with confidence. You moved around the stage. Very well use of hand gestures, and you greeted the audience. And there is great eye contact around the audience. And finally, your conclusion was very well, and the speech overall was very well organized. Thank you. And last but not least, guest Waleed. Thank you very much. You greeted the audience. You use hand gestures. What can be improved is eye contact and moving around the stage with purpose. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alwuhaib, for your great evaluation. Now, please vote for out of all of them qualified in the time. Please vote for the best evaluator of UC. First evaluator, Toastmaster Haitham Alelaywi. Second evaluator, Toastmaster Alghamdi. Now we will move on to listen about other meeting leaders report. We will start with the timer. Let us start with the Toastmaster Jamila to read the report about the timer. Please welcome Toastmaster Jamila.
Good evening, Toastmaster and guests again.
Good evening.
Khalid Almalki in the prepared speech, 7 minutes and 18 seconds. And the table to work about him, 2 seconds and 29 minutes. Naser, 1 second and 44 minutes. Meshari, 2 seconds and 5 minutes. Dyson, 2 seconds and 29 minutes. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Adel, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Fahad, 1 minute and 12 seconds. Khalid, 1 minute and 55 seconds. Waleed, 1 minute and 30 seconds. The evaluation, the Toastmaster Haitham, 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Abdulaziz, Toastmaster Abdulaziz Alwuhaib, 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Back to your Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Start with you, Tyrone. Toastmaster Tyrone and Grammarian. Okay, welcome. Please welcome Toastmaster Tyrone.
Good evening once again, especially to our guests. We have several guests this evening. And as your grammarians, I listened to you intently, to all the speakers who came forward. And what I noticed is we use English. I did not hear like a great misuse of the English language, but one thing that I noticed is the pronunciations of some words. I won't mention them, but there are words that we need to learn how to pronounce them, because when you say even a basic word, even a basic English word, when you say it the wrong way, your listener might not able to grasp the message that you're trying to convey. And as a word master too, I was tasked to write down the number of times you guys use the word bemoan. And I have the names. I think Khalid used it, Ibraheem, Meshari. I think only 3 guys used the word bemoan this evening, but it's a great word, and the word bemoan really resonates with our theme for this evening, which is the fear of missing out. You know, when you do something because of fear of missing out, you join the bandwagon, and then you fail, and then when you fail, you bemoan the mistake that you did in the past. That's all. Generally evaluator. That's all.
Thank you, Master Khalid. We will move to listening master, my role in this meeting. So I prepared few questions. 2 pages, prepared few questions only. We will start with the speakers and table topic sessions. Guest Naser. He studied for 1 year in which university? England University. Guest Ibraheem. He was president of what?
Finance community.
Finance club.
Finance club.
Guest Adel. He said a nice sentence when he want to make decision. He collect what and what?
Pros and
cons and cons. Jason. He likes to what he like to do in weekends. Weekends day. What guest Jason like?
Come to Saudi.
Yeah, attend events. His dream, what was his dream and what is his dream? Connect with
Friends.
a lot of people. Friends of Ibrahim, where he reach now? When Ibrahim give him advice, which company you work?
One of the 10 most
consulting tools. Right. What was the title of Khaled's speech?
Recipe for success.
Recipe of success.
Oh, here.
What was the recipe of success?
Consistency multiplied by time.
environment.
أيوة.
Race with the
That was my last question. FOMO.
fear of missing out.
Missing. That was my report. Now let us move to the last role in meeting leader. Let us listen to our counter report with the Toastmaster May. Please welcome Toastmaster May.
I have returned to you again, but now to announce the results. Khalid Almalki asked 5 times and repeats a word 3 times. Okay. Ibraheem, good job. No, nothing. Okay. Naser 11 times and 2 times. Meshari, okay. A 9 times. And light 3 times. Jason, 4 times. And 5 times. Adel, 15 times. Safia, 4 times, so 1 time. Fahad, 3 times. Waleed, so 4 times. Haitham, 2 times. Okay. Abdulaziz, Meshal, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster May, for your vote. Now, please vote for this meeting leader, grammarian, timer, listening master, and art counter. Thank you. As we said, evaluation session has 3 parts. First part, it was speaker evaluation. Second part, meeting leaders report, is just now finished. And the last part is the evaluator, general evaluator report, which is mine. I will deliver now. We start almost on time, 7 and 3 minutes, 4 minutes, alhamdulillah. And we are excited to see, mashallah, many guests. They are welcome and they add many energized to our meeting. Thank for all of them. And it's unusual. Start the table session by all of them, guests 5 or 6 guests. Thank of them. The Zoom connection, no speakers from Zoom, but alhamdulillah, it was good. The runs here and the lights, water, everything is good, alhamdulillah. I have no more to add. Just we missed to take the camera. I don't know how to work. Next time, inshallah, we will make it because it will help us. If we see our speaking after the meeting, we will improve and we will help. That was my report. Now I will go back to Toastmaster of the day to finish. And after that, go to Vice President of Education to end our meeting. Now back to Toastmaster of the day.
As we bring our meeting to the close, let's reflect the theme has guided us today for most fear of missing out. This fear, while often seen as a negative force, has the potential to be a catalyst for positive change. It can inspire us to seize the day, engage fully in each moment, and appreciate the here and now. In this sprint of Toastmasters, where we strive not just for a personal achievement, but for a mutual support and growth, let's redefine FOMO, not to be fear of missing out on our external experiences, but rather than that, fear of missing out on internal growth. Let's commit to being present, not just in body, but in spirit, at every meeting, in every speech, and every evaluation. As we part, remember that we have gained knowledge, friendship, and joy of learning together. Embrace each opportunity for improvement and leave fulfilled, knowing we are right where you needed to be. Until we meet again, may your days be free of regret and full of moments too good to miss. Thank you everyone for this night and see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. And Oh, yeah, right. Let's vote for the big three, which is the Toastmaster of the evening, Toast Table Topic Master, and the GE, General Evaluator. And as we are voting for the best, the big three, let me just thank our Madam Toastmaster, Ashwaq.
yes.
This is her first time to do the role, and I believe she did a great she did great for taking this role, and also to our Madam Table Topic Master, Safia. I think this is your first time to do it. Good job. Your questions are wonderful, and yeah, they're challenging. Good thing I did not participate. No, they're great. It's really bring out the intelligence in every speaker. Okay, before we announce the best speaker and the best meeting leader and best evaluator, I'd like to ask your feedback, especially our guests. Let's start from this gentleman on this side. Yazid, would you please come in front and tell us what's your feedback? Give us like a 30 seconds feedback.
Hello everyone. It was really lovely experience. It's my first time to be here. And it's really encouraging you to speak to everyone and seeing other people how they speak. And then you come back and you try to learn how they speak and you encourage yourself.
Thank you. And I really Toastmaster is it's a platform for you to learn public speaking or even your presentation skills and even your leadership skills. Come and visit Toastmasters and don't fear speaking to a lot of people. Okay, next, Meshari.
Hello there, everyone. It was my pleasure to have you here and to meet you all. It was an absolute amazing experience to see more faces, to have more knowledge about the public speaking. However, I have comment on could be better like myself. I would be appreciated if I can have like for new guests to have half an hour like before the meeting started to give an introduction, like intense introduction about the whole meeting.
Yeah, usually before we start, the XCOM comes like 30 minutes early, and then we can explain it to you, especially to the guests, how the proceeding will go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank
you. Yeah, it's scary. There we go.
So
yeah. Give us your 30 seconds feedback.
Yes. So actually I came here and I was having an expectations that this flow would be one of the best, if not the best. And it's really like this. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Great people, great Toastmasters, great place, and everything was fully organized. Everything started at the time, finished at the time. I have no complaints. I'm grateful to be here today. Thank you very much.
Patient?
Of course.
Okay, that's the good thing to know. Okay, Meshari?
So good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you for not forgetting my name. So, it was really good 2 hours today this week for me. I felt like it's encouraged me to become really and to become a member of this channel. So thank you everyone.
You're welcome.
And see you inshallah next week.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
I think you came in the middle of the meeting. That's why you're not able to introduce yourself, right?
Oh, I did already.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sohail again.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy today to meet you guys. And also, I want to say something to Shari. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be among these amazing people. I have learned a lot of things. like to be comfortable, like to speaking among people, and that's all.
Thank you. This side. Okay, let's start with Jason on this side. Okay. Okay.
Give any guests. Huh?
Okay, we'll do it one at a time.
So coming here is a great experience because the people here are very friendly.
I'll do it one.
And it's my first time attending Total meeting in Saudi Arabia, and so I would say that I think it's a great idea that when you guys traveling to another country, you can visit the clubs there as well, just like what I did, and then so you can quickly meet new friends and learn from their culture, and as well as the club meeting. Then you can learn from the differences that how we hold a club meeting, stuff like that. Thank you.
Thank you. Give a 30-second feedback, please.
Well, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's my first time to be here, and yes, it's really kind of a lot of fun, and really, I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the next guy, please. What's your name, sir? Abdulrahman. Okay.
So nice meeting everybody. General, I spent 45 minutes coming from my home to here, from north of Riyadh. But as a finance guy, we always calculate what is the ROI. So yeah, I learned 5 new words. Thank you everybody. Thank you Khalid, right? Fahad, thank you Fahad for giving us like a very nice vibes and talking about the spirit of Allah. Really. Thank you. That was very appreciated.
Thank you. Not your first time? No. Your first time. Okay. Our guests 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could you please come forward? So we're gonna give you this ribbon as an appreciation for your Here, so you did. Okay, and then we're gonna take a photo. Jason. Sway. Ibraheem. Thank you. Sway. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's take a group photo.
Oh yeah, guests. Yes.
Oh, Meshari.
Yes, yeah. ليك هذا. فيها مشاري هي هذا. أعطيك أفضل.
Am I the one taking the picture?
This is a guest.
Okay.
Wait.
Then we will do a group.
Keep this for like 10 days. It's gonna turn into a money.
Thank you.
100 riyal. Thank you. Thank you. There we have an online guest, Mr. Tariq Badawi. Can you get your feedback? Tariq, can you give us your 30 seconds feedback?
Yes, hello. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
It is my first time it's my first time attending a session for Toastmasters, and to be honest, I would like to join this club physically, but I couldn't do it today. Hopefully by next week I can join the club and try to be one of these members. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Who's the other one? Okay. And I like to have some music background whenever we that gives extra
time.
yeah. Okay, to where is it? Ready.
So level 1 still. Still level 1 not yet. أيوه. Level 1 not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Since we only have one speaker for the prepared speech, our best speaker goes to Toastmaster Khalid.
Also, certificate.
And also,
Yes, this one.
Oh yeah.
The speaker, everyone with the certificate.
Okay, for the best table topic speaker. What do you think of this? Guess Waleed. I see the courage. Sometimes it is not the word, but it is the courage. The going from. Thank you. The evaluator goes to Toastmaster Abdulaziz.
So, yeah, living on the section. That's totally okay. You guys
without a look at chest.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cheese.
Lebanon. Okay, that big grade goes to Toastmaster Ashwaq. Thank you. Thank you. And also, I just want to tell you guys, especially for the guests, if you want to receive the video recordings of your speech, just write down your phone number and then your name. That way I can send it to you through WhatsApp. Okay? And that concludes our meeting for this evening. Can we get a group photo?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Come in front. Then we'll take a group photo.
Yes, so what?
Okay, thank you for coming here, coming tonight, and we really appreciate you. Okay, I'll just yeah.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Hopefully you come back next week. Thank you.
Oh,
next, it's a weekly thing.
Well,
Every Tuesday from 7 to 9.